we've reviewed The Marvellous Mrs. Maisel, haven't we, Hannah? And now we're going to talk about The Marvellous Miniature Workshop. Yes, which is a new series on BBC iPlayer. And here is the clip.
They say it's the little things that mean the most. And in this series, we're taking that to heart.
We're stepping into a world where cherished places from the past are brought back to life in miniature.
It's like being detectives, isn't it?
From family homes
I just miss it so much.
to grand public buildings.
This building was so magnificent. I found my identity there.
Each tiny model tells a big story.
Yes, so I'm a huge fan of Sara Cox. You do a lot with her at Woman and Home, and anyone who's been on social media of late will have seen Sara doing the most incredible challenge for BBC Children in Need. She really, was absolutely incredible. And knowing her, she broke down a lot on that, didn't we? We really saw a side of her, a really kind of, emotional side of her. Just an incredible challenge. I think she's absolutely brilliant. She is now heading up, so she's obviously on radio, on BBC Radio 2, but now she's heading up and hosting this new BBC One series called The Marvellous Miniature Workshop. And it's airing on weekdays for the next fortnight, and there are eight episodes. And it sees professional model makers bringing very loved places back to life, but on a much smaller scale. So, which is pretty incredible. We're talking about family homes, huge, amazing public buildings, hospital wards, things that mean so much to so many people. And you meet these people and they talk about it, and it's very, very emotional. And these things are brought to life. And when they see the piece in miniature form, I should say, in miniature tiny form, it's so incredible. It's just the most unbelievable. The scale and the detail and absolutely everything is just wonderful and means so much to people, because I think it's a really clever time to air it as well in the run up to Christmas, because we're thinking about the toy workshops, aren't we, and the elves and Father Christmas, and it kind of taps into that sort of romantic side of our natures. And this really gives you that fuzzy feeling, I think, hearing people's stories and also watching these incredibly talented people recreate these amazing places, items, on this small scale. And I just think seeing all, like, even the lamp details inside the house and absolutely everything, people are brought to tears. I think people will really, really enjoy this, and Sara, I think, hosts it really, really well. What do you think, Ian?
Yeah, it wasn't quite what I expected. I thought it was going to be one of those sort of bake-off style shows where people compete. So I thought it would be all these miniaturists competing to build the best miniature whatever. It isn't that. It's more like the repair shop. And of course, miniaturists.
The repair shop, exactly.
Yeah, miniaturists do crop up in some films, don't they? So there was The Miniaturist, and also Hereditary, in which Toni Collette played this woman who made these sort of miniature sets, almost, of like rooms or houses and so on. And it's just a fascinating thing. And we were just talking about Christmas parties, weren't we? Often at a party, you'll get miniature food. And I just think anything that is miniaturized is better than the thing when it's its actual size. It's fat.
That's so true.
How they do these tiny, I watched the wrong episode, actually, I've realised. So one episode is recreating a library, which was very important to this woman when she was younger. And so it's even got the bookshelves with all the books, tiny little books. It's got the card index drawers. It's just all.
But those books are almost leather bound, aren't they? When you look at them, they're incredible.
So the skill is amazing. I think if there is a problem with it, it's that it seems a little bit kind of fake, in that, like, these people suddenly say, "Oh yeah, I've always wanted this building from my life to be recreated in miniature." And you think, have you really? But
really?
Yeah, you have to admire. I mean, the skill is just astonishing. And when you see the finished product, it's just a joy. And they managed to get the camera right in there, inside the miniature building or whatever it is, and it's spectacular. And yeah, as you say, I mean, Yeah, Sara Cox can do no wrong at the moment. She's fab, isn't she? So,
She really
yeah,
is.
it's a nice bit of kind of cosy TV for the run up to Christmas. Yeah, just the job. Super.